So I know that school is about to start in like 2 weeks, I think. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you first time in college students, like, you wanna, get some tips, have some ideas on what to expect in college and stuff like that. That's why I'm here for you. And for this video, I'm gonna give you 11 tips what to do in college. So, just general tips and stuff like that. First off, I'm just gonna tell you this right now, and I wish that I knew this when I first started college. Do not declare a major. As in yet. Do not declare a major yet. Just put undecided or something, okay? When I was in high school, I knew what I was gonna do, okay? I was gonna be a journalist. I was gonna take journalism in college. When I stepped in college, I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. I'm gonna be a journalist in 4 years, which is very unrealistic, but who cares? I was in high school, okay? And when I stopped in college, I took all these other classes and I discovered a lot of new things, and I discovered this whole new love for math, which I never thought I would have, because I hated math when I was in high school. I hated it with passion. When I stepped in college and took those classes and had lots of experiences, I was like, you know what? No, I want to be a math major. I don't know, just play safe as much as possible, because excess hours surcharges are very expensive and you want to avoid them as much as possible, because you're going to get them when you change majors, every single time. So that's a hassle. Tip number 2. I know a lot of you are going to be working students. This is the thing, okay? Most of us cannot balance work and school, especially if you are doing both full time, okay? So here's the thing. If you want to be a full-time student and a full-time employee at the same time, it's either you give up one of them to be part-time, or you have to have one of them as completely online. Like what I'm doing right now, I have 2 jobs, okay? But I can't have them online because I take care of kids. So what I do is I have online classes. I mean, I hate online classes, but the thing is, you have to give up something, in order to get another thing that's more important. Right now, my financial means are more important to me than, hating online classes and not taking them at all. I mean, I'd rather suffer with online classes and just do more effort than be broke and not have money to buy Popeye's chicken or something. Number 3 is having a strong start is very important. Most of you, this is going to be for your like first semester in college or first year in college or something. And here's a tip. Just do well with it. This is your starting point. This is like a whole new clean sheet for you. High school grades are gone, okay? Middle school grades are gone. That GPA is turning anew, okay? It's just restarting for you, and it's better to start off with a 4.0, okay? Because there's gonna be a time for most of you that there's gonna be this semester when you're just gonna slack off. And you're gonna be like, I'm so freaking done with this. I don't want this anymore. I'm just not gonna do my classes. I don't care if I fail them. Or I'm just gonna withdraw from my classes. I don't really care anymore. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, when that time comes, your GPA is gonna save you. If ever you have a failed class or a withdrawal from the class, your GPA is gonna stay strong as higher than 3.0 if you had a strong start, if you had a strong first 2 semesters. Procrastination is an enemy unless you have a really hot teacher. No, I'm just kidding. My boyfriend is gonna kill me. You have to divide the workload throughout the week, okay? I know that's a pretty basic thing to tell someone, especially on the video on YouTube, but whatever. Divide the workload for the whole week. That way you don't have one day where you're like panicking and you have stress and anxiety, and you don't want those things. Those are the things that make you age faster, and you don't want those things, okay? You have to set aside one day when you don't do anything at all, okay? You just relax, stay on your bed, watch Netflix or something, hang out with your friends, just Put your mind at ease, put your body at ease, okay? Because if you're gonna stress yourself, you won't be able to learn anything. You're just gonna be focused on how stressed you are, on how anxious you are, and that's not a good thing. That's not gonna help you at all, okay? Burning out yourself is not a good thing. I'm pretty sure this is common sense, but I feel like I still have to put it out there. The thing is, you have to listen carefully and take notes during lecture. I'm just saying. Okay, because here's the thing. Study well for tests. You know how you have like test 1, test 2, test 3 for the semester? That way, okay, when you take notes, read them while they're so fresh in your head so that they may imprint in your memory. Okay? And then when the tests come, like those 3 tests come, study for them. Okay? That way, when final exams come, you don't have to study as much as everyone else. You can just sit there. Okay, maybe you can like read through them real quick, but you don't have to study as much as everyone else. You can just sit there, okay, watch everyone panic as they study for the things that they never studied. Okay? That's like a whole semester of knowledge, of lessons to study in one day. For some people in one night, you know, like the night before the exam. Okay, so you don't want to be one of those people, because I was one of those people, so I'm just giving a heads up right now. College parties are fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun. Okay, like I said, you don't burn out yourself. You need to relax. The thing is, you have to choose the people that you go with. I know some people who were like honor students in high school, and then when they stepped in college, they were just like, it's not fun to be that person. Okay, here's the thing. Here's a scenario. What if you have this friend, okay, and she's like, oh my goodness, we have to go to this party. We have to go to Drew's house, you know, that senior who's majoring in engineering. I don't know, I'm just making up stuff. And then, let's go to his house because, you know, it's going to be super fun. We're in college now. We can do everything we want. And then you're going to be like, no, I can't because I have a calculus test tomorrow. And then she's going to be like, no, my goodness, you're going to be like one of those nerdy people. I mean, you're in college. This is a once in a lifetime thing. Like, you can just study for the next 3 years, for the next 2 years. But this Drew's party, oh my gosh, he's hot. Please. Just say no to those people, and just, if they don't want to go to study groups with you, I mean, I'm not saying that you should go with people who know nothing but study. Like I said, you should have fun, but I mean, bottom line, set your priorities straight. That's it. Number 7, which is connected to like number 5, take notes. Okay, some people will use your tablet to take notes, or whatever electronic you have, or you will use the classic way of taking notes, which is pen and paper. Okay, honestly, this is based on my experience. I feel that I learn better whenever I take notes in the classic way, pen and paper. Okay, first off, when you have pen and paper, you can freely doodle on your notes, like draw some like stuff, like random stuff on the side of your paper. But if you have a tab, like a note tab, you can like draw doodles on your tablet and stuff. If you have like one of these, if you have the classic way of pen and paper, then you can do your own categories, your own graphs. I mean, honestly, graphs helped me a lot when I was taking my science classes, because, you know, science, duh, it has like a lot of categories, subcategories, subcategories. It's just driving me crazy. Okay, however, if you are one of those people who like using electronics, like you want to use a tablet, you want to use a laptop, you want to use your phone, okay, what I suggest, even though I don't like using electronics to take notes, okay, I suggest you use a tablet. I have a Tab S, and to be honest with you, this tip does not work for me, because I'm gonna explain to you. When you use a tablet, when you take notes, you go to your memo or whatever note-taking app you have, it's very difficult for you to multitask. You cannot go to your Facebook in split screen. You cannot browse 9gag with a split screen, okay? Unless you have a tablet like Tab S, that does multitasking screen. If you're a girl or someone who is moving to a different city or a different town just to go to college, most likely you're not gonna know anyone. So what I suggest you to do for it to be easy for you to meet new people, you can join clubs, organizations, activities in your school. Especially in the first week of college, there's gonna be a lot of activities, you know, a lot of organizations recruiting people to join their club or whatever the heck it is, you know, sororities or fraternities and stuff like that. Yeah, that's like a really good way of meeting new people and not being awkward. Let's face it, you are planning to work while you are in school, okay? But if you're in a new city, you're most likely not gonna have a job in the first week of college. So what are you gonna do there? You're just gonna sit in your dorm or in your apartment doing nothing, talking to no one. So the best thing for you to do is, like, you know, be involved. You don't have to join a group or anything, especially if you're planning to work and you wouldn't have time for it anyway. Just go to activities. Go to orientations for stuff, you know, just do something. Or you can walk around the town or drive around the city, you know, just something fun. So here's the thing, you're gonna have a roommate, especially if you're living in the campus dorms. Your roommate is your first friend. Your roommate is gonna be your potential best friend for the next 4 years, okay? So, you know, it's just gonna be fun to, like, hang out with her or hang out with him and go to activities together, join groups together and stuff like that. You may not be a social person, but it can get really sad. Trust me. Here's my last tip. When you step into college, you're an adult, okay? And your senior attitude in high school does not work here anymore. If you want to be treated like an adult, you have to act like one. You have to leave all the drama outside your door, all the immaturity outside your door. I'm just gonna put it out there. And that's it for the videos for today. I hope that you actually learned something, but I don't know. Thank you. Gracias.